I often get asked if I recommend Fiverr, Upwork, 99Designs, Behance, or Drivel for freelance designers. So in this video, I'm going to give you a basic overview of these freelance sites with the reasons that I formed a strong opinion of using them at the end of the video. First, let's go over each of these platforms. Fiverr. The name comes from the $5 price for designs when the company first started in 2010. Now, there are some great creatives on there who do charge much more than $5, but because there are so many freelancers, they are actually competing primarily on price, and it gets really competitive. Rather than clients really caring about the quality or the value to them, they only care about who is cheaper. Fiverr takes $1 for every $5 you make, or in other words, 20% of all transactions plus PayPal fees. This is a site that I see recommended a lot to new entrepreneurs or businesses with low budgets who want something quick and cheap. Upwork. This is also extremely competitive, and there are 3 times more freelancers than clients searching for hiring. So as a freelancer, you're actually charged a sliding scale fee based on your lifetime billings with each client. So as an example, on a $600 project with a new client, your earnings after fees would be $490. Plus, in order to submit proposals, you need to buy something like a credit to actually allow you to bid for a job. Now, some freelancers do love working there and make a living, but I've seen some freelancers complaining about having had accounts deleted, even when all requirements were met, even so far as doing jobs and then not being allowed to be compensated. So with that said, it does get you in front of a bunch of potential clients that are actively looking for work. 99Designs. There are 2 ways to work on this site, the one-on-one, just like Upwork, and then the more popular one, which is by contest. A lot of creatives use 99Designs just to get practice projects. A client will submit a job, and anywhere from 30 to 99 designers will do all the work creating the project in their own style, completely for free, without any compensation. And only one will get chosen by the client and paid for all their work. It could be a good way to do the practice projects, but it's no way to run a sustainable business. For one-on-one work, 99Designs charges an introduction fee of 20%, and similar to Upwork, a sliding scale fee based on your lifetime billings with each client. Drivel and Behance are social media platforms for creatives to showcase work, getting feedback from other creatives, and getting discovered through your own creative work. So both are free to use, and these platforms depend on having followers, interacting with other creatives, getting your work discovered, hoping some wandering client finds it, likes it, and reaches out to you to hire you. It's kind of like a popularity contest, and just like any social media platform, it has its own algorithm. Now, Drivel and Behance are known to have high-quality employers also looking for talented creatives for jobs or even positions in their company. By showcasing your work or your portfolio and actually interacting in these communities, you do have a shot at being discovered. Now, I've heard of some designers having some success at getting hired, but most do use it just as like feedback and inspiration. Behance is better to really showcase case studies, whereas Drivel is more to showcase your actual individual work. And as I said before, both platforms are free, but in order to be able to showcase your work on Drivel, you actually have to be able to be invited by other creatives. So now my opinions. As you probably guessed, I do not nor ever will use any of these sites and have been able to build a very successful design business with consistent clients completely off any platform. You can see this video here to find out more about how I actually make $10,000 per month as a designer. But there's 5 reasons I don't recommend working with middleman sites like these. The first is relying on someone else's platform. You do not ever want to rely solely on another person's platform for your entire income. Each of these platforms acts as little governments, and at any point they can change the rules, increase the fees, ban you for a mishap, or disappear altogether. Your business is ultimately in someone else's control, and clients are never really yours. It's also harder to get referrals. If someone likes working with you, how will they refer you to another? By saying, I had this great guy on Upwork, but it's not your own brand recognition, it's rather Upwork's or Fiverr's. And there's also really strict rules on both platforms about sharing email addresses with clients. And this makes referrals really hard. It's a huge part of how I was able to get consistent work was with referrals, so you really don't want to waste that opportunity with each and every client. The next is selling pretty pictures. Some creatives say Drivel and Behance are great ways to get started to potentially gain traction and be noticed by better clients. I actually never use them. I never liked the idea of having to display my work that doesn't have any meaning other than pretty designs and competing for other creatives' attention, hoping that it gets lots of likes, so sometime, someday, some potential client looks at my work and evaluates the pretty pictures. As you know, I don't sell pretty pictures. I sell solutions to my ideal audience's problems, and I felt like you couldn't really showcase this there. The fourth point is these platforms are optimized for clients, not for freelancers. They're often biased against new freelancers joining the platforms, and you'll need to invest so much time to earn cheap rates at the end. This same time can be invested in building an actual business that does not rely on someone else's control. Number 5 is the key to have a solid brand that positions you as an expert in the niche you decide to work in, creating a converting website, a blog, a content strategy, building a community around your business, and then you own all your clients completely independent of, and you will never run out of clients. Use these sites if you really want to, but build your business at the same time correctly. And if you want help getting started, you can download my free guide on doubling your design clients, which is all about how to set up a business properly, following the steps that built my design business to the success that it is now. So please consider also subscribing to my channel, liking the video, and if you find any value, share it with other creatives that would benefit from it. And here are more videos about how to set up your freelance design business correctly without using any freelance marketplace middleman site. And thanks very much for watching. I'm going to see you next time.